Latinos here in this country that do agree that the immigration problem is a problem, and it does need to be addressed, and it does need to be fixed.
That's interesting.
But making those comments, those racist comments, do not help.
And if you kick every Latino out of this country, then who is going to be cleaning your toilet, Donald Trump?
Oh, that's no.
In the sense that, you know what I mean? Like, when I'm saying
there's more jobs to be
in LA, they always
but
they
Latinos
don't.
are not only the only people
I didn't mean it like that. Come on. No, I would never mean it like that.
Okay.
Like, I'm not part of this argument with.
I think what you're saying is that Trump himself
needs to look
probably relies on a lot of these people that he's insulting.
And everything. That's right. Plays to the white.
Where are you from, sir?
I'm Colombian.
Okay, so you weren't born here, right?
Right.
So you're not American.
No, I'm American.
Well,
I'm American.
You're Colombian.
American national.
You're not American.
I'm naturalized. You're racist.
I'm asking you. It makes me racist because I asked you a question.
Yeah,
So look,
you're denying that I'm not American.
You want to talk
I'm a
about
naturalized
racism?
American.
He's implying that a black Trump supporter is too dumb to research the candidate that he likes.
Well, maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't know.
There were plenty.
But he is a major admirer of Adolf Hitler.
You support a woman that kills gays.
That's
$25 million
For Saudi Arabia, dude.
That's ridiculous.
Have you seen the Clinton go
I
on
support a woman that kills gays.
Yes, you do.
What are they doing?
How much money did she take from Saudi Arabia? Millions. They treat women like dogs there. They execute homosexuals.
Saudi Arabia.
Oh, no big deal.
Okay, so you
Hillary Clinton is a Saudi operative.
Billions of dollars to fucking blow up Israel. What do you
Hey,
think
like
about
Bernie
that?
Sanders says. Bernie Sanders said, you don't take money and not expect a favor in return.
Guru comrades are going to North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina. Y'all know there's an uprising going on over there, and we are going. And you know what? One thing I can't stand about when these, uprisings happen, people want to call them riots and looting, but I call it uprisings, okay? White people say, they get on my mother effing nerve. The first thing that white people like to say is, well, what's all that looting? Why are they looting? Why are they taking things and all this other kind of stuff? You ain't seen looting until you see my black ass. I'm loot, bitch. That's how you think I got here in America. We is loot. So when my looted black ass takes anything, that's called forceful reparations, girl. When black and colonized and oppressed people want to unite and come together, then we gotta believe in these colonial imaginary borders that you created for us.
Wow, the land of make-believe.
Because it's time to unite. So please help me and my comrades get to North Carolina so we can bring revolutionary trajectory, organization, and unity to North Carolina. And we will be live streaming the whole time.
What might have happened if we didn't tell everyone about the monster.
About the what?
I know it feels really bad right now.
I know I feel scared and I feel alone.
Whatever you feel right now, the emotions, they're valid.
The only thing I can do is stand here and tell you that you're not alone.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
Standing by you in solidarity throughout this.
Now is the time where it's really important for you to stand your ground and say,
it just takes so much work and so much patience.
You don't have to do this alone.
We are so with you.
We're with you.
This is not where we stop fighting or loving or hugging.
Things will get better because we are the ones that are going to make sure that that happens.
Listen, after all the presidents that we had here,
now you're destroying property. Yeah. You can't touch people and destroy property.
Get out of my face.
Don't kick anything.
This is abandoned property. It's not his. He said it's not his.
He's watching it.
Then I can do whatever I want.
What do you think Donald Trump needs to do to come out on top?
Well, on the character issue, the public, 2/3 or more of the public knows that Hillary Clinton's a liar. She can't be trusted. And now the two faces of Hillary Clinton are coming out. The fact through WikiLeaks that she says one thing and...
Oh, no. All right, let's see if we can get Congressman Collins back. Obviously, we just lost his satellite feed. That sucks.
Says the premise of the lecture stated all white people are racists. News Channel 4's Kristen Shanahan has this exclusive story for us tonight. And Kristen, a student recorded the bold words, we understand.
Kevin, she used her cell phone to do it. When she told her parents, they were in disbelief and took their concerns straight to the school. The family is speaking out because they want you to know what took place in a Norman North classroom. We didn't show their faces and change their voices in order to protect the students' identity.
You can visit them, reclaim them, and then rename them.
This video caused a Norman North student to pull out her cell phone and start recording.
And he pulls out this globe with a bottle of whiteout and marks over a country or a piece of a country and puts his name on it. So he was basically comparing what he had done to the globe to what we did to America.
When the video was over, she says her teacher continued the conversation and lecturing on how to heal the racial divide. His theories stunned the student.
To be white is to be racist. Period.
She says she was instantly offended.
Half of my family is Hispanic, so I just felt like, him calling me racist just because I'm white, I mean, where's your proof in that?
The words that followed, even more shocking to her.
Am I racist? And I say, yeah. I don't want to be. It's not like I choose to be racist. But do I do things because of the way I was raised?
I felt like he was encouraging people to kind of pick on people for being white.
Why is it okay to demonize one race, to children that you're supposed to be teaching a curriculum to?
Norman Public Schools says the teacher was sharing a perspective that had been shared at a university. In a statement, the superintendent said, "Racism is an important topic that we discuss in our schools. We regret that the discussion was poorly handled. When the district was notified of this concern, it was immediately addressed."
You start telling someone something over and over again that's an opinion, and they start taking it as fact. So I wanted him to apologize and make it obvious and apparent to everyone that that was his opinion.
I reached out to the teacher by email, but haven't heard back from him yet.
You know what? Listen, after all the presidents that we had,
now you're destroying property. Yeah. You can't touch people and destroy property.
Get out of my face.
Don't kick anything.
This is abandoned property. It's not his. He said it's not his.
He's watching it.
Then I can do whatever I want.
Put it
back
It's back in the booty.
See, this is where we go. He called me a thief. You called me a thief. Any women want to help me?
You were so strong. She's so strong.
I'll kick you out.
Oh, yeah. It's not she's strong, she's fat.
Leave it alone. Just let it go.
Look at your hands.
Ow! Ow!
Fight it. Oh my God, they're destroying us. I'm like fighting Andre the Giant. She's crushed now.
She's sitting on the head.
Hey, you look good sitting on that bed. You look real good sitting on that
We shouldn't be treated this way. I don't even know why you're getting involved. You need to back off.
As is she. She's a
Or maybe they got something to do with it.
So is she.
People need to knock off this "you're not welcomed in this city or in this state" bullshit with these call-out culture crap. Just no. If that's like a death sentence for trans women, so please knock it off. And I've been told by so many people who have abused call-out culture that I'm not welcomed in Portland, Oregon. Well, welcome to my apartment, and it's in Portland. So, fight me if you want to bring a fight over this, okay? Bye!
Can I respond to your submissions, because I wanted to directly respond. I was actually thinking about this coming here because I thought that it was going to be one of the coming questions. How do we even start to decolonize science? Because science is true because it is science, and you know, what can you do? And my response to that was, if I personally were committed to enforcing decolonization, science as a whole is a product of Western modernity, and the whole thing should be scratched off, especially in Africa. So if you want practical solutions to how to decolonize science, we'd have to restart science from, I don't know, an African perspective, from our perspective of how we've experienced science. For instance, I had a question for all the science people. Is there's a place in KZN, in Mkabialingana, and they believe that through the magic, the black magic, you call it black magic, they call it witchcraft, others, that you are able to send a lightning to strike someone. So can you explain that scientifically? Because it is something that happens Sorry. So I will finish. See, that very response is the reason why I am not in the science faculty. I did science throughout my high school years, and there was a lot of things that I just, yeah, but it's fine. But Western modernity is the direct antagonistic factor to decolonization, because Western knowledge is totalizing. It is saying that it was Newton and only Newton who knew or saw an apple falling, and then out of nowhere decided that gravity existed and created an equation, and that is it. For the whether people knew Newton or not, or whether whatever happens in Western Africa, Northern Africa, the thing is, the only way to explain gravity is through Newton, who sat under a tree and saw an apple fall. So Western modernity is the problem that decolonization directly deals with, to say that we are going to decolonize by having knowledge that is produced by us, that speaks to us, and that is able to accommodate knowledge from our perspective. So if you're saying that you disagree with her approach, it means that you are vested in the Western and Eurocentric way of understanding, which means you yourself still need to go back internally, decolonize your mind, come back and say, how can I relook at what I've been studying all these years? Because Western knowledge is very pathetic, to say the least. I, from a decolonized perspective, believe we can do more as knowledge producers, as people who are given the ability to reason, or whatever is that people say we do when we think or rationalize. So decolonizing the science would mean doing away with it entirely and starting all over again to deal with how we respond to the environment and how we understand it. Thank you.
Let me just clarify. Are you saying that America is like Nazi Germany? I'm confused by that comment.
No, what I am saying, and to me, it doesn't sound like a complex statement at all. I said the people in Nazi Germany did not, most of them, believe in what Hitler was doing. But instead of protesting, instead of registering their displeasure, they simply decided to go along to get along. Mm-hmm. That is a very dangerous thing to do. That happening? And I was using that as an example of how dangerous that can be, and I'm making a point to the American people that if, in fact, you feel differently about what's going on, you should not be shut up.
Doctor,
you need to talk about
one is being shut up in America. You're on Fox News, you write books, Newt talks, Stephanie talks, I talk.
What is that?
I don't engage in political correctness. Maybe you do. But, Doctor, these are your quotes. You said, we live in a Gestapo age, and this is a quote, we're very much like Nazi Germany, and then you write a book about America the Beautiful. That seems to be such a contradiction.
What, did you read the book?
I have not read the book, no.
I rest my case.
Why?
You don't even know what the book is about.
The fact that I haven't read your book.
Because you're making these claims and then using the fact that I wrote a book to back up your claims, and you haven't even read the book.
I'm using the title of your book, America the Beautiful, and that's a beautiful phrase.
Did you ever hear the phrase that you can't judge a book by its cover? Do you know why people say that?
Maybe
because you need to read the book.
Then maybe you can't judge your book by the title. I don't know.